let's do like reaction faces to uh, this episode.
Okay.
Okay, there's a time we were shocked, like Brennan, you got to do shots.
That is my
That's
shot.
not shots.
What is that?
Do a shot. What the heck is that? That's not
shots.
shot.
That's the.
Brennan, just no. That's not what I was asking for. I said shot. Do shot.
What are shots? That ain't shots. What the crap is that?
Why though? Why though? So, don't judge us. This is our first episode. We just got finished watching the first episode of Black Mirror. Before I react to the episode, I want to first say that I am very happy that we found this because I am a Twilight Zone freak, right? I love anthology, mystery, suspenseful, ironic type of the bad guy gets it in the end and everybody learns a lesson type of shows. And so this is right up my alley. I'm not surprised that they took it as far as they did because this is not an American series. An American series, like, you get what you're getting, but there's a cutoff because they still make it kind of family friendly. But this was not that type of show, which most Netflix originals are not. And is this a Netflix original?
It's a Netflix.
So Netflix originals are not family friendly most of the time.
This first episode is called National Anthem.
Mm-hmm.
You have the British Prime Minister, and basically the princess was kidnapped, and the kidnappers, like I said, contacted sent a video to the Prime Minister.
And we're not going to spoil it because I feel like you're spoiling it.
She gets kidnapped, and his the ransom is not money or anything like that. It is him broadcasting live,
doing something bad. And so you're about to spoil it. That's what I'm saying. You're about to spoil it for somebody who never watched the episode. Like, we can talk about it without spoiling the whole thing.
Yeah, but we're not spoiling what happens, if he does it or not. They have to know what.
No, the point is there's a huge ethical dilemma. This prime minister is either going to do something that will embarrass him greatly, or he's going to save the life of the princess that's kidnapped. That's enough spoilers, okay?
Okay.
That's enough spoilers. I don't want to ruin it. Somebody's going to watch this and they're going to say, oh, I want to go watch this, but they're not going to want to watch the first episode because we just ruined it.
Okay. Well, in the ethical dilemma, you can see, you have your own opinions about it. I have mine, you know.
Can you, like, disclose what your opinion is without really telling the story?
Basically, I think that the life is worth more than embarrassment, basically. Like, well, you know, like, if it was your child and all someone had to do was something embarrassing, very embarrassing, but yeah, but still, and everybody lives.
But it wasn't his child, though. It wasn't his child.
But it was somebody's, though, for one. Okay, if somebody else's life was in your hands, you know, how, I mean, could you live with yourself if you wasn't to go through it and somebody was to lose their life because you made the decision not to do it?
I know that it's a good idea that they had this set in another country, because in America, we don't negotiate with terrorists. So
yeah, that's true.
That person just would have lost their life. It didn't matter who it was, because in America, they would have never done it. First of all, I was wrong. I like to watch mystery series, and I try to figure out who the mystery person, you know, who's
I was wrong too.
behind it. We were both wrong about who was behind the situation, who orchestrated it for their own purposes.
But anyway, as far as the whole show altogether, it's good. Because another reason, like you mentioned with the Twilight Zone thing, it's a different scenario, everything's different for each episode.
What do you give Black Mirror? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Oh, thumbs
I give it a thumbs up.
Are we doing
Right?
that?
Yes, we're
Is that
gonna
something
do
we
it.
now?
Do it. It's,
Okay.
people understand that. I give Black Mirror a thumbs up. I give this episode a thumbs, kinda, because okay, they ended it right the way it happened, but then they kept going on. So you know how when credits roll, as the credits were rolling, they were still telling the story, and I was like, that's odd. Like,
Well, they were giving
Who
you
does
the
that?
aftermath, is what they were giving you.
yeah, they were giving you
So,
aftermath.
You,
Which
you want to know a little bit what happened afterwards.
sometimes that's called for, and sometimes it's corny. Now, I'm glad they gave the aftermath, but the way that they ended it was kind of stupid. I'm like, you have a whole good episode, right? You have a whole good episode, and then the way you ended it was stupid. Do you agree? Do you agree? Yes or no? That was a dumb ending
It's
at
not
the
a yes or
very
no.
at the very end. At the very end, wasn't it dumb?
I think it was a little bit.
So
but it
let's
doesn't
just
ruin the show
let's
for
just
me,
give
though.
that the moment. That was my why though moment, because it was like
But you know, at the same time, I give them grace because it's a show. It's not a movie. I think if it was like a movie, you know, they have time to stretch everything out, beginning, middle, end, and all that. But
I
it was
love foreign movies. I like the way other countries are edgy with their movies, and they will push the envelope on certain things that like we don't get to see here in American film. But the way they end stuff is kind of offbeat, and maybe it's because I am an American. I'm used to things being resolved. Like at the end of a episode, even if it's the Twilight Zone or whatever, the Outer Realms or Tales from the Crypt, there's always
some kind of resolution.
closure. Even if it was a closure you didn't like, there's closure. The way they left this, they're giving you aftermath, but then they still leave you hanging in the end. So
I like that though because, like you said, you get so used to
everything being resolved.
everything being resolved. You want in a movie or show, whatever, in entertainment, you want to switch it up and have something to have you talking about it,
I guess so.
thinking about it, and all stuff like that. So
I would recommend Black Mirror. I feel like I'm gonna be binging on it every day when I go to work.
yeah, there's 3 seasons on Netflix now. So
I have high hopes for it. We'll see. And if you are not on Netflix, I urge you to get on Netflix because people do Hulu. I don't even know what Hulu is doing. They have not really made me feel like I need to get on Hulu. Not yet. But on Netflix, there's Netflix originals. They are awesome. Everyone that I try is awesome.
you hit on everyone.
And they have a big budget, so there's going to be all new shows coming out all the time. I think it's great. They're trying to do to cable what they did to Blockbuster, and I'm here for it. I'm like, yes, I like
So
that.
next time, I suggest we talk about Gypsy,
Gypsy.
which is another Netflix original.
Yes.
And just a little tidbit, she got me on it. At first, I was a little, I don't know. You know, I watched it at first. I was like,
So was I.
You know,
the first
but-
episode is like, nothing really intriguing going on.
But stick with it. Anyway, we'll talk about that next time.
So, subscribe if you want to hear more about our critiques and our recommendations.
Check out the show. It's a really good show. And we're only on episode 1. And I'm about to go in there and watch another.
Okay, do like, because we was like that in episode. Go.
Okay, wait. Do I have to make a sound too?
Yeah. What's another emotion we had? Like, dang, that's messed up.
Yeah. Dang, that's messed up.
Messed up. Please stop.
It's entertainment.
I can do it too.
Please don't.
Wait.
No, you can't move your shoulder. You're moving your shoulders. You
No,
can't.
I'm not. Look, that's muscle. Boom, 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 boom.
You're
boom.
moving your shoulders.
No, I'm
I
not.
see
I'm
you.
moving my chest. You're not
Watch
paying
me.
attention.
Watch me. Watch me. Watch. Oh. There's no shoulder action.
I'm moving my pecs, Brandon.
There's no shoulder action. You're going like this. You're cheating.
No, I'm not doing this.
I know you're not completely doing it, but
Just
you can
be
feel like.
quiet and watch.
Oh my
Brandon, I
gosh!
have to. It's connected. Your body is connected.
But watch me. Watch.
Boom. Do you not see that? Dang, what's your problem?
My
I have
problem? You didn't-
pectoral muscles as well. Get
Yeah, but
over
you don't know how to
it.
play with them.
Yes, I do.